Hi, I'm Carrie with One Adventure at a Time. Dave, myself, and Rudel have been living in our self-converted ProMaster since December of 2018, and our specialty is boondocking. So we get asked quite often, how do we find these amazing boondocking spots? Well, today we want to use this location as an example. So once we find a general area that we want to go, it's August, it's hot, so we know we're looking for high elevation locations. We pull out our go-to tools. That's going to be iOverlander, Free Roam, Google Earth, and our state map books. Now Dave's going to share with you some of the things we've learned along the way on how to get to these spots.
A few things that we have learned. First is do not arrive on a Friday or Saturday night, because that is when most of the crowds are going to be there and you're most likely to have trouble finding a location. The next, don't arrive at sunset or dark. If you can, try to arrive a few hours early. That way you have time to make sure that area feels safe. There's no big piles of garbage, abandoned cars. You want to make sure you have a real good vibe. And it adds a lot of stress if it's dark and you're kind of running out of time. So you arrive early, you don't have the stress, you get to survey the area and make sure you feel comfortable. And last, once you do find that location, go ahead and stop the van before your vehicle, before you pull in. Get out and walk and see if there's any hazards, see if there's any glass. If there's a fire pit or fire ring, there could be nails around that fire pit, because a lot of people want to burn pallets or whatever they have, and you don't want to be running over those nails or stepping on them. And also you want to look for sharp rocks or anything that could catch your tire when you're backing into it. Make sure you have plenty of room to back in, turn around, and get out of the spot that you're in. We broke a couple of these rules last night. We showed up on Saturday night and it was already after sunset, so it was a little bit challenging and more stressful than needed. And we did follow one of our rules. We stopped our van and we got out and we checked the road, because there's a lot of rocks through here, a lot of sharp rocks. And that hill right there doesn't look like it, but it's extremely steep. So we walked down the hill, made sure that we could get the van out of here if we pulled it into this location. And sure enough, there was a fire pit here. So we walked around the fire pit and we checked for any kind of nails and any kind of glass, make sure Rudel, our dog, wasn't going to have any kind of a problem. And this was the area that I was concerned about. It's actually looking downhill, and you don't want to get the van pointed too far downhill where you can't back out. And it's actually quite a bit steeper there than it looks. And this location actually turned out quite awesome. We have 4 bars of LTE Verizon with our WeBoost. So we don't know if there's a better spot than this or not. But because we have that cell connection, we're going to get in there, get on Google Maps, and see if we missed out on even a better spot nearby. And we might still have to do some exploring.
So because we arrived late last night and we didn't have much time to explore, and because we have 4 bars of Verizon LTE, before we even leave this spot, we're going to check Google Earth to see if there's anything around that might even work. Now we are expecting to meet friends, so we are going to want a space that's going to accommodate 2 vans. This space here probably won't do that. So looks like the road goes for quite a ways. Keep following it a little bit. Looks like if there's any good spots, which there is, looks like there's lots of opportunities for areas to get more than 1 van. And I like that the road keeps going. That's a lot of areas for us to explore. It looks like we have a big turnaround at the end and a creek. So that pretty much seals the deal for Rudel and I. We're going to drive up there and see if that's going to be a good location. Or if not, we'll come back and we'll pick something in this general area. So we made it to the end of the road, and exploring doesn't always mean that you're gonna find a better spot that you're gonna wanna move to.
Yeah, it might just be something interesting like this one. This is a trailhead, and it's got a really cool trail. It's got flowers blooming here in August. It actually looks like spring. So this might be an area we want to check out later.
Yeah, we might check out the trails. There is no camping right here at the trailhead. And the other site that we saw a little further down the road is occupied.
Yeah, so there's areas nearby to camp that aren't at the trailhead, but they are full.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna go back.
Yep, check for another location.
Kind of close to the one we were at, right?
Yep.
All right, but it's always fun to explore and see what's around your area, so never a wasted drive.
No, not at all. We are finding several locations up here, which is pretty cool. Nice to be able to pick. This one here's got aspen surrounding it. We've got views on both sides of the van. You can even see the Tetons in the distance. What do you think of this location?
Well, I do like the view, and the aspens sound beautiful. But with Rudel, I think we're too close to the road. I'd be worried about cars all the time.
Yeah, this is too close to the road. This road gets a little more traffic. That last road we were on was a dead end.
Yeah.
So this is a good spot for two people. So we'll keep this one on the list of possibilities.
A good plan B.
Good plan B, but we do have one more spot to check out.
Okay, so the risk of leaving your boondocking spot is that you might lose your boondocking spot.
That's exactly what happened. We're okay with that. We found another location that we like even better.
Yeah, so we are on the Idaho-Wyoming border. We're at 6,700 feet. It's still quite warm, so we're welcoming the cool breeze right now.
Yes.
It's still cooling off at night, which is nice.
This is a great spot for Rudel. There's no glass, there's no traffic. We're definitely off the beaten path.
Yeah, there's no trash. It's really clean. We got great views to the east and to the west. If we got up early enough, we could see a sunrise.
Or a sunset at night. We got views both ways.
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll see an epic sunset tonight.
Yep, we also have plenty of room for anybody to join us if they want to.
Yep. So thanks for coming along on our boondocking journey. Find what works for you, and happy boondocking. Boondocking.
If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. Or check out our new merchandise at oneadventureatatime.com. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.